What up, guys? Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. You're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Dubai for Wednesday, June 30th, 2021, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for the Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Amazon released the trailer for Jolt on Tuesday. The Kate Beckinsale action film premieres July 23rd on Amazon Prime. The trailer begins with Lucy, played by Beckinsale, waking up in a white room undergoing treatment. Lindy tells the viewer she has a condition where she snaps into a violent rage, as a flashback showing her stabbing a rider on the subway. The treatment installs an electric device in Lindy's body. Lindy can shock herself out of her rages, but can only use it so much before she can't take the shock anymore. When Lindy doesn't control her rage, she's able to fence off murderers. After Lindy's lover's murder, she takes matters into her own hands and fights off numerous armed men. Lindy displays a sort of martial art prowess Beckinsale also displayed in the Underworld movies. Jolt also stars Bobby Cannavale, Jay Courtney, Laverne Cox, David Bradley, Ori Pfeiffer, Susan Sarandon, and Stanley Tucci. Scott Washa wrote the script, and Tanya Wexler directs. Disney Plus documentary Playing with Sharks follows the life and journey of pioneering underwater filmmaker Valerie Taylor. The clip released on Tuesday explores Taylor's love of sharks and how she spent a lifetime studying them. The documentary from Emmy-nominated director Sally Atkins will trace Taylor's time as a champion spearfisher to a passionate protector of sharks using new and archival footage. Taylor goes diving once again in the film to swim with sharks. He says in the trailer, "I will probably be diving when I'm in a wheelchair." Playing with Sharks from National Geographic Documentary Films is coming to Disney Plus on July 23rd. The film is a part of National Geographic's Shark Fest slate. Netflix is giving a glimpse of the new film Blood Red Sky. The streaming service shared a trailer for the action horror movie Tuesday featuring Piri Baumeister as Naja, a mother with a mysterious illness. The preview shows Naja, played by Baumeister, fight back and protect her son after a terrorist, played by Dominic Purcell, and his crew hijack her flight. Naja is keeping a deadly secret. She is a vampire. Roland Moeller, Chaldie Adjufo, Alexander Scheer, and Graham McTavish co-star. Netflix tweeted, "These hijackers plan for everything except the vampire who is secretly on the plane." Blood Red Sky is directed by Peter Thorwarth, who co-wrote the script with Stefan Holtz. The film premieres July 23rd on Netflix. Baumeister is a German actress known for playing Lady Gazella in The Last Kingdom and Sarah on the Netflix series Skylines. Netflix was handed a major loss in its network usage fee dispute with the sole court ruling against the global video streaming giant in a case that effectively confirmed it needs to pay internet service providers bandwidth fees. The Seoul Central District Court on Friday ruled against Netflix Korea in its prolonged battle with SK Broadband, one of the country's largest internet service providers and subsidiaries of the nation's leading wireless carrier. The court dismissed Netflix's request to confirm that the U.S.-based over-the-top platform does not have to pay network usage fees to SK Broadband. SK Broadband welcomed the verdict, saying that the court confirmed Netflix's obligation to share its network costs. Netflix says it will decide whether to appeal after examining the ruling. The legal brawl started in April 2020, when Netflix brought its dispute against SK Broadband to the court over network usage fees. Complaining about traffic overload, SK Broadband had argued that heavy network users like Netflix should share expensive necessaries to operate network traffic. Based on the principle of net neutrality, Netflix countered with that the SK Broadband was attempting to shift the responsibilities of an internet service provider to a content provider. The ruling in favor of SK Broadband is expected to prompt other South Korean telecom companies to negotiate their network usage fees with Netflix and other multinational content providers. SK Telecom chief Park Jong-jo said Monday that the country's largest mobile phone operator will commence talks with Netflix. Park told reporters after attending a government meeting it's high time to meet Netflix CEO Reed Hastings. I think last week's ruling will improve our meetings. According to the Korean government, Netflix accounted for 4.8% of the country's total network traffic during the fourth quarter of last year. Google accounted for 25%. The court case marks another major setback for Netflix's Korean unit as the National Tax Service also wrapped up an 8-month audit of the streaming service that collected some $71 million in taxes off of top of fines for its refusal to submit data. The company saw its 2020 sales more than double to $356 million for a year before, but paid just $1.9 million in corporate tax, as some 77% of its revenues were paid to its parent company, Netflix International BV, in the Netherlands as fees. As a result, its 2020 operating profit results in a mere $7.8 million. Korean tax authorities took issues with the high fees levying taxes. Netflix Korea representative UPI News Korea, we plan to go through the legal procedures to check whether the tax services measures was proper. Paramount Pictures is giving a glimpse of the new film Clifford and the Big Red Dog. The studios shared a trailer for the movie Tuesday featuring David Alan Grier as the voice of Clifford, a gigantic red dog. The preview shows Emily, played by Darby Camp, a young girl, and her uncle Casey, played by Jack Whitehall, discovering a small red puppy. Emily's wish for Clifford to be big and strong magically transformed him into a giant dog. Clifford is seen exploring New York City with Emily, played by Camp, and Casey, and getting into mischief along the way. Tony Hale, Serena Gilhary, and Russell Wong and John Cleese co-star. Clifford the Big Red Dog is based on the Norman Bridwell children's book series of the same name. The film is directed by Walt Becker. Paramount Pictures previously released a teaser that introduced Clifford. Clifford the Big Red Dog opens in theaters September 17th. Camp is known for playing Chloe Mackenzie on the HBO series Big Little Lies, while Whitehall portrays JP on Fresh Meat and Newton Fulser on Good Omens. Gilmore Girls and Dirty Dancing star Kelly Bishop will guest star in Season 4 of the Amazon drama The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. The official Marvelous Mrs. Maisel account tweeted a video of Bishop arriving on the set on Tuesday. The show did not say what role Bishop will play. Video shows her walking down the hall into the production office of a 1950s wardrobe. Maisel creator Amy Sherman Palladino also created the Gilmore Girls and cast Bishop in her series Bunheads. Season 4 began production in January under COVID-19 safety protocols. Star Rachel Brosnahan shared a photo of herself on the set. Brosnahan stars as a 1950s housewife who becomes a stand-up comedian. Alex Borstein, Tony Shalhoub, Michael Zegan, and Kevin Pollak also star. The show has won Emmys for Brosnahan, Shalhoub, Borstein, Outstanding Comedy Series, Guest Stars, and Technical Awards. TNT announced on Tuesday it's developing a drama series based on the movie Unknown. The 2011 movie starred Liam Neeson. The series will take place after the events of the movie. Nielsen and director Hami Colette Sierra will executive produce. Unknown stars Nielsen as Martin Harris, a doctor who wakes up from a car accident with amnesia. He finds someone else assuming his identity, while Harris himself must avoid assassins attempting to eliminate him. The film's twists and turns uncover the mystery of Harris's true identity. January Jones, Diana Kruger, Aidan Quinn, and Frank Langella also starred in the movie. The film was Nielsen's action follow-up Taken. In 2008, Taken gave Nielsen a new career as an action hero. After Unknown, Nielsen did 2 Taken sequels, Nonstop, The Grey, Walk Among the Tombstones, Run All Night, and more amid his dramatic roles. Sean Fahan is writing the pilot episode for Taken. Colette Sierra is attached to direct the pilot. Showrunner Carl Juskek and Speed Weed will executive produce Whit Finnegan, Ethan Irwin, Alex Mace, and Hal Sadoff and Eric Olson. Plaza Suite will return to Broadway in 2022. Producers announced Tuesday that the revival of this Neil Simon play will have its opening night in March. The play will begin previews February 22nd at the Hudson Theater in New York and officially open March 28th. Tickets are available right now. Plaza Suite stars real-life couple Matthew Broderick and Sarah Jessica Parker. The play is a three-act comedy that follows three different couples at the famed Plaza Hotel. Actress Freida Pinto is going to be a mom. The 36-year-old actress is expecting her first child with her fiance, Cory Tran. Pinto shared the news Monday on Instagram alongside photos of herself with Tran. Pinto showed her baby bump in a sleeveless black dress with a red and pink floral print. She captioned the post, "Baby Tran, coming this way soon." Actor Sam Claflin and actresses Mandy Moore, Olivia Munn, and Kate Bosworth were among those who congratulated Pinto and Tran in the comments. Pinto and Tran got engaged in November 2019 on Tran's 33rd birthday. Pinto said on Instagram at the time, "It all makes sense now. Life makes sense. The world makes sense. The past tears and trials make sense. What wise old lovers said about love makes sense. Where I make sense. And where I want to go completely makes sense." She jokingly added, "You, my love, and just the most beautiful creation to have ever walked into my life, and you are here to stay. Well, I am making you stay. All my love with all my heart." Pinto previously dated her Slumdog Millionaire co-star Dev Patel. Pinto is also known for the films Rise of the Planet of the Apes, Mowgli, Legend of the Jungle, and Love, Wedding, Repeat. She played Vera on The Path. Lynn Spears and Christina Aguilera are showing their support for Britney Spears following her testimony about her longtime conservatorship. Spears, the singer, actress, and the younger sister of Britney Spears, spoke out on Monday on Instagram stories after Britney Spears asked a judge last week to end the 13-year conservatorship headed by her father, Jamie Spears. Spears said she hadn't spoken out until now because she felt Britney, quote, wasn't able to speak for herself, but that she only loved, adored, and supported her sister since the day she was born. She said, "I don't care if she wants to run away to a rainforest and have a zillion babies in the middle of nowhere, or if she wants to come back and dominate the world the way that she's done many times before, because I have nothing to gain or lose either way. The situation doesn't affect me either way because I'm only her sister who's only concerned about her happiness." Spears said she always made a very conscious choice to only participate in Britney Spears' life as a sister. She says, "I've paid my freaking bills since I was 10 years old. Not that I owe the public anything because my sister knows I love and support her. That's the only person I owe anything to. I'm not my family. I'm my own person. I'm speaking for myself." Spears said that she's so proud of Britney Spears for speaking out and requesting new counsel. She says, "If ending the conservatorship and flying to Mars or whatever the hell else she wants to do to be happy, I support that 100% because I support my sister. I love my sister, always have, always will. As long as she's happy, so let's keep praying. That's all." Britney Spears addressed the abusive conservatorship during her testimony last week, alleging she was forced to go on tour and perform her Las Vegas residency, placed on lithium against her will, and prevented from removing an intrauterine device so she can have another children. Aguilera, who started with Britney Spears in the Mickey Mouse Club and rose to fame as a pop star at the same time as a singer, voiced her support for Britney Spears on Monday on Instagram. Aguilera wrote, "These past few days I've been thinking about Britney and everything she is going through. It is unacceptable that any woman or human wanted to be in control of their own destiny might not be allowed to live life as they wish. To be silent, ignored, bullied, or denied support by those close to you is the most depleting, devastating, and demeaning thing unimaginable. The harmful mental and emotional damage this can take on a human spirit is nothing to be taken lightly. Every woman must have the right to her own body, her own reproductive system, her own privacy, her own space, her own healing, and her own happiness. Aguilera says she believes Britney Spears has been living without compassion or decency from those in control, and that the singer deserves all the freedom possible to live her happiest life. She says, "My heart goes out to Britney. She deserves all the true love and support in the world." Justin Timberlake, Mariah Carey, Khloe Kardashian, and other stars previously spoke out in support of Britney Spears. And finally, Ed Sheeran performed the new single Bad Habits and sat down with James Corden for an interview on The Late Late Show. Sheeran's performance on Monday kicked off the singer's residency on the late night show, which runs through the week. It also marks the first time the Bad Habits has been performed on television. Sheeran, who normally performs solo with the guitar and a loop pedal, changed things up by performing with the band and backup singers. Bad Habits is available to stream on Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, YouTube, Deezer, and SoundCloud. The track is Sheeran's first single since releasing the album number 6 collaboration project in 2019. He also released a vampire-themed music video. Sheeran discussed with Corden his experience being a father to his 9-month-old daughter Lyra, which he shares with his wife Sherry Seaborn. He said, "It just feels like what life was always meant to be, about being a dad. My days are structured. I'm healthier because than I've ever been. I'm exercising every day. I'm spending much time at home making the record. I feel like a human being." Sheeran also says he stays at Courtney Cox's house when in the U.S. and pulls pranks on her by ordering GIMP masks through the singer's Alexa device. Sheeran then gave Corden his own GIMP mask to wear. Late Late Show musician Reggie Watts asked Sheeran one of his signature obtuse questions when mimicking Hagrid from Harry Potter series. Watts says, "What do you think the sun is the color that it is?" Sheeran replies, "The sun probably isn't a color. It is what it is, and we see it through different gases in our planets with the orange and the red thing is. But I think actually it is just probably white." And that is your entertainment report for Wednesday, June 30th, 2021. I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back tomorrow to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Good night, and God bless you all.